Hey everyone, welcome to part 36 of this trophy guide for Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster. This is also part 20 of the Suikoden 2 guide. We're a little over 3/4 of the way through the game and we're entering into a really cool part of the story, so I hope you're ready for that. Thanks for coming along on the journey with me, and a special thank you to all of the channel members who help to support the channel. Now without further ado, let's dive right into it. We're starting off in Coronet Town, but we're not going to stay here long. Let's go ahead and leave the inn and then exit out the top of the screen so that we can return to the world map. But before we go on with the story, we actually want to go back to our headquarters, so use the blinking mirror to fast travel back. We're going to do another one of those cook-off challenges with Hayo, so let's take ourselves up to the second floor, and then once the game saves, we're going to head on over toward the right side, and we're going to go a couple screens over until we can get back to Hayo's restaurant. And now let's head on inside for another scene. Hayo, get a hold of yourself. You've got to make a new menu or this restaurant is done for. That's right, Hayo. I don't know what happened, but we're all counting on you. No, I can't cook after something like that happened. Don't say such things. I'm giving up cooking. Ha 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 ha. Such whimpering suggests you lack seasoning, Hayo. I drop in to see my old friend after all this time, only to hear you say you're quitting cooking? If you're going to call it quits over something like this, then you are nothing but a novice. It's no good. I don't care about the moonbird recipe anymore. Nonsense, Hayo. What of Shun Min, who risked her life to steal that recipe away before placing it in your care? Think of her and why she chose you to safeguard it. Surely you are not so blind as to miss the meaning behind this. Shun Min. Come, Hayo, face me in a duel of kitchen skills. Commander Mike, if you would be so kind as to lend us your castle. Yes, of course. And thus begins cook-off number 7 against Antonio. Hello everybody and welcome! Now let's get started with today's cook-off. I will be your host today. My name is Fu Tan Chen. First, I'd like to introduce today's panel of judges. To get to be this strong of a knight, do you suppose he ate lots of raw steak? It's Miklatov. Just like his mentor, Dr. Huan, Tuda likes his patients warm and his Chinese food hot. He lives in Mast Castle with his big brother. A devotee of Japanese food, it's Yamku. When this self-proclaimed genius moved out of South Window, his neighbors finally got a full night of sleep. The inventor, Adlai. These 4 judges will be evaluating today's dishes. Okay, now let's introduce our challenger. Today's challenger is Chef Antonio. And now the person we've all been waiting for, our army chef, Hayo. The judgment will be based on 3 dishes. Now please take your places and get ready to cook. Looks like there's nothing too tricky with today's panel of judges, so we're going to go with our standards. We'll choose salad and soy sauce to create the Island Nation salad as our appetizer. Then for the main course, we're choosing buttered clams with no seasoning. And finally for dessert, let's choose tomato soup, and we're going to season it with some salt to make raw tomatoes. It looks like they're ready. Okay, go ahead and cook. Come on, everybody, let them hear it. We'll just speed this one up a little bit to get through it faster, and then we'll move on to the judging. It looks like they've finished cooking all 3 dishes. First, let's see what our judges thought of the challenger's appetizer. Spicy stir fry. Okay, show us your scores. Not very high scores, huh? Now, let's see how they judge the champion's appetizer. Island Nation salad. Okay, show us your scores. Great scores. Next, we'll see how the judges liked the challenger's main dish. Ramen. Okay, show us your scores. Great scores. Now we'll see what they thought of the champion's main dish. Buttered clams. Okay, show us your scores. We've got some pretty good scores here. Let's see now how the judges liked the challenger's dessert. Pineapple rice. Okay, show us your scores. Not very high scores, huh? And finally, let's see how they liked the champion's dessert. Raw tomato. Okay, show us your scores. Great scores. The judging is complete. Let's see how those scores total up. As you can see, the winner of today's cook-off is our champion, Chef Hayo. Well, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye for now. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Well, Hayo, do you still intend to forsake cooking? Antonio, that was the most fun I've ever had in a cook-off. I was wrong. No matter how hard it gets, I'll defend the Moonbird recipe. Well said, my friend. That's the great Chef Hayo that I know and respect. How disappointing. I thought for sure you'd be a blubbering mess, hardly capable of lifting a ladle in defiance, but here I find you back to your old self. I underestimated you. What do you mean, Gyokuran? Wait, those brothers, you did that? Yeah, well, I thought maybe I'd get some results if I told them they're dead to us if they didn't beat you, and look what happened. Ha ha ha, I came this close to getting you to hand over the Moonbird recipe yourself. Oh well. That's too much, Gyokuran. Face me in a cook-off, right here, right now. Hehehe, as you wish. I accept your challenge, but I'm not quite prepared today, so I'll see you next time. Until then, you had best study your cookbooks carefully. That will be a hard battle, Hayo. You're right, but don't worry, I won't fail. That's the spirit. Hayo, I want you to have this. You received the ramen recipe. Best of luck to you, Hayo. That's 7 cook-offs down and just a handful to go. Let's make our way back over toward the left side and we'll return to the room with the journeyman orbs that we can automatically save the game. And then at that point, we're gonna head back downstairs to the first floor. Once we're there, we're then gonna go through the little door at the top of the screen. And then we'll go forward and then loop around so that we can go down to the docks area. We'll go forward and then we want to stick over toward the left side so that we can go over to our boat and we're going to head back out onto the water. Once we're here, we're going to make our way over toward the northeast so that we can return to Coronet Town. Now we're going to make our way all the way back up until we can get back out onto the world map. So start by going up toward the upper right corner of the screen, then keep going straight ahead, then head over toward the left and take the stairs up so that we can get up by the inn. Save the game if you want to, otherwise just keep going forward out onto the world map. And now we're going to make our way over toward Muse, which is located toward the northeast. Just follow the road and you'll be there in just a few seconds. Once you're inside, walk forward and get a scene. It's been a long time since I've been here. Ah! Hey, this is the place, right? Where you and I waited for Joey together? What business do you have here, young lady? Ack, you scared me. Don't talk all of a sudden like that. I'm Teresa, acting mayor of Greenhill. This is Commander Mike, leader of the Matador Army. We're here to discuss peace. Forgive my rudeness. King Joey's in the meeting hall on Joustin Hill. Please pass. So this is Muse, eh? Wow, it's huge. Well, I'm gonna go have a look around. Hey, where are you going? Don't worry, he's old enough not to get lost. Anyway, let's head for the meeting hall. We'll proceed forward, and then we'll stick over toward the left side, and we're going to make our way over toward the upper left corner so that we can exit. From here, just follow the path all the way up to the top, and then head over toward the right. Talk to the first guard that you come to get a scene. Commander Mike and Lady Teresa, I presume. We've been waiting for you. Please enter. Thank you. Let's go, Commander. Commander Mike, Lady Teresa, please continue forward. King Joey awaits inside. Let's head over toward the right, and we'll see Joey in this room. Long time no see, Mike. Nanami. Joey, is that really you? How have you been? Oh, I'm fine, but my name has changed. It's Joey Blight now. How about you, Mike? Oh, pretty good. I'm glad to hear it. What is this? I thought we were meeting for a peace conference, but from the looks of things, no preparations have been made. True, this is a place for discussing peace, but in this case, your side is going to surrender unconditionally. What are you saying? That would mean... Joey, why? What's going on? I thought you joined Highland so you could stop Luca Blight. Stop this stupid war. I thought that was why you left us. All of that is true, Nanami, but the world is a lot more complicated than we ever thought. Mike, please, surrender to Highland right here, right now. If you don't... Why? Why? I thought if we defeated Luca Blight, that'd... But that still won't get you what you want, correct? And now... If we refuse, I imagine those bows will all sing in unison. I'm sorry, Mike, Nanami. I'm commander of the Highland Army now. Mike, you're the leader of the Matador army. I ask you this now not as an old friend, but as someone who stands in a position relative to your own. Will you surrender to us? So if you say, I can't do that, you'll have to say it 3 times, or you can just say very well once, and the outcome is the same. So we'll take the shortcut and say very well. Mike! Smart choice. Commander, how could you? What about all the people who fought to bring us this far? You'd truly betray all the people who placed their hopes in you? Quiet, Lady Teresa. It would seem Commander Mike has already made his decision. Not so fast. Pilika, why are you here? Run for it, Mike. You won't get away. Archers! Wait, don't shoot! But why, King Joey? I'm sorry, I know it's wrong. But I couldn't, not in front of Pilika. You're merely prolonging this useless war, you know. I know that. Joey? Pilika? You spoke. Joey? My friend Joey? Finally, you're back. I was so lonely. I was so lonely without you. This way, hurry. Wait, Pilika is... No way, that's one order I ain't obeying. Victor will join your group or party. Let's go ahead and add him to our party directly. We'll confirm that with a yes. And then we'll change our formation. Victor is currently in the back row. Let's move him up to the front row and we can move Matador to the back row. Now let's proceed over toward the left and then make our way all the way back down the long ramp. Over there, it's Mike and Teresa. Don't let them escape. We now have to battle a group of 6 Highland soldiers. These guys are pretty easy to take out though. If you have your main character use the Unite attack, double leader attack, you should be able to kill all 6 of these enemies very quickly. After the battle, we're going to get some experience, and now all my party members have hit level 40 or above, and we'll also get some patch. Now we have to leave Muse, so we're going to head over toward the right to get to Main Street, and then head down until we get a scene. There are some more enemy encounters here, feel free to fight them if you want to. Yoo-hoo, over here! Dummies like you could never catch us. Stop, put that lever back. Nope, if I do that, the gate will close. That's what Shu said. Mike, there you are. Let's get out of here. I opened the gate on this street for us. Wait, you little snot-nosed punk. What the? Who are you? Think you can take the leader of the Matador army? Eek! Now hurry, move it. You don't have wings, but you got feet, right? To continue, we'll follow Chaco down toward the south. Man, took you long enough. I got bored of waiting. You mouthy little... At any rate, it looks like we'll be able to escape. Victor, what are you doing here? And Pilika too? Well, you see, Shu knew that this was gonna happen. But he said that you needed to do it so you wouldn't have any bad feelings about what's to come. Anyway, let's get out of here. Flick's gonna meet us in Toto Village with the troops. So that's why you brought Pilika along. Let's get a move on. If they catch us, we're in trouble. Wait! Okay, Commander, we're here. Just like Shu said, there weren't many soldiers east of Muse, but it was still dangerous. Well, I'm gonna go settle in. I could use a nice long bath. I'm hungry. Let's proceed over toward the left and then go into our castle. We're then gonna keep running straight ahead up to the big stone tablet, and that's where we can meet Shu. Commander Mike, you're safe. I see Victor and Flick perform their roles admirably. But Pilika, why did you bring her along? Because it was necessary. You used that child like a tool. That's horrible, awful. Don't expect me to ever forgive you. I'm not asking for your forgiveness. Commander Mike, you can hate me if you like. I only ask that you remember you are needed. If it means your safety, I will gladly suffer any disgrace. Now let's head on upstairs. We'll take the elevator all the way up to the 5th floor. And then we're gonna head over toward the right to go into the room and we can talk to Nanami. Oh, Mike, you worried about me? I'm okay, no problem. I'm always fine. I think that maybe Pilika's happier back with Joey. She really missed him. Now let's head back downstairs. We'll make our way over toward the elevator, and we'll take it down to the 1st floor. Keep heading down to the bottom of the screen. Go down one more time to get outside, and then head over toward the right to get a scene. Hey, out of the way, I'm in a hurry. I don't have time for this. Hey, anybody know where he is? That Mike guy is here, isn't he? I gotta see him. It's you, right? That Mike guy? You got the red duds just like I heard, and you're the right age and size too. It's gotta be you, right? We'll say, yes, you're right. Really? What luck? Now I can help my brothers. Hey, Mike, I got a favor to ask. Oops. After all the times they told me. Right, manners. I gotta remember my manners. Myself. Man, what a pain. I am Koyu, youngest of the Lamp Dragon bandits based in a stronghold north of Tinto. Oh, great Commander Mike, I've journeyed here to deliver a request. Please help my siblings, I beg of you. And what is it you want Commander Mike to do? Let me tell you, we're the Lamp Dragon Trio. Let's see, there's my brother Gijimu, my sister Lowen, and then me. We were living a carefree life north of Tinto until the Highland Army or Imperial Army or whatever army took over and started making a mess of our turf. We weren't going to take that sitting down, so we went to try and drive them out, and sure enough they ran for it because we're the terrifying Lamp Dragon bandits, see? Just when we thought we'd driven those jerks out, these other weirdos jumped us. What were those things? They had pasty faces like corpses, except they were attacking us. They didn't die when we cut them, nor even make a peep like it hurt. Hey, you're talking about zombies. Yeah, Marlo said something like that too. Anyway, we're in a real fix. That's why I came here. I, Koyu, humbly bow my head and ask for your help. Let's see. I journeyed here to deliver this request to you, O great Commander Mike. Please, please help my family, I beg of you. Zombies, huh? It's gotta be Necklord. Necklord made zombie soldiers during the Gate Rune War in the Scarlet Moon Empire too, so you're probably right. Mr. Strategist, we need to check on this. I can't believe Necklord would be aiming for just a hunk of bandit turf up in the mountains. His goal must be Tinto. But we can't send our troops out recklessly. It's dangerous to send a large force into the mountains. Nah, Mike and me ought to be enough, right, Mike? We'll say, yeah, for sure. What a relief! When everyone hears that the great Commander Mike is on the way, they're gonna be real fired up! I'll take you to our stronghold. First, let's go southwest of Lake West to the village of Drakemouth. Victor has joined the party. Koyu will join your group or party. Let's go ahead and add Koyu to our party as the 6th member, and we'll confirm that with a yes. Let's go ahead and change up our formation. Victor's a short-range character, so we have to move him up to the front row to be effective. I'll have him switch spots with the main character. And then Luke isn't so good defensively, even though he's a short-range character, so I am going to put Koyu up in the front row and swap places with Luke. Alright, let's do this, Mike. Time to kill us a vampire. Shu, aren't you going to stop them? If I thought Mike was the type of person who would stop just because I told him to, there would be no meaning in my presence here. That's not to say I'm happy about him marching off into danger, though. Mike, you're not thinking of leaving me behind, are you? I know you're going out to fight that old creep Necklord or whatever he's called. I'm absolutely definitely going with you, okay? Huh? Of course I was planning to take you. Alright, Big Sis is coming with, so you've got nothing to worry about, Mike. But Big Sis, are you telling me she's supposed to be the older sibling? Nanami has joined the party. We'll go ahead and remove Zamza to make room for Nanami. If we check out our formation, everything looks just fine, so we can keep it the way that it is. Now let's head downstairs to the first floor, either taking the stairs or the elevator. And then we'll make our way all the way down toward the bottom of the screen. And we want to ultimately go inside the tavern because we do need to change up one of our party members. So let's go over and talk to Leona, and we're going to remove Luke from our party, and we're going to replace him with Wakaba, and that's so that we can recruit another character very soon. So now that Luke is gone, let's add Wakaba to the party. We can then check out our formation. And we want to make sure that Wakaba's in the front row, so I'll move her up and Koyu back. Now let's go talk to Vicky so that we can teleport to our next destination. We're going to be going to Kobold Village, which is the second option on page 2 of the list of destinations. Once we're here, we'll go down to go out onto the world map, and then we'll follow the road all the way down toward the bottom left corner as we head toward the southwest, and then we're going to get to Drakemouth Village. Hehe, first let's get past that guard station. Just leave it to me. There are a couple of optional things that we can do here if you're a completionist. The first is to head up and talk to the man with a yellow hat. Excuse me, sir, it's this little calf here. I'm glad she was born, but our place is too small to raise her. Would you take her off her hands for about 6,000 potch? We'll say sure. Obtained calf. Really? That's great. Thanks. I know you'll take great care of her, and I can see she likes you too. That's one more thing for Yuzu's farm. Now we can head down and to the right to go into the side of this house, and if we head up, there's a box that has a little bag on top of it. If we inspect that box, then we're also going to get some cabbage seeds that we can turn into Tony at our headquarters. Now let's go ahead and leave, and we'll travel over toward the left side of the screen until we can get to the guard. Past this point is Tinto territory. There's an order out not to let anyone pass. I can't let you through. Come on, give me a break, Koto. You're not forgetting how I lent you money when your mom was pregnant, are you? Oh, Koyu, it's been a long time. I still can't thank you enough for back then. Hey, I need your help. This is my guest. Listen, I'm not saying you need to neglect your job. It's just I know it's tough to be here all day, isn't it? How about taking a little break? Well, I suppose I could use a bathroom break. Let's move, Commander. I'm worried about the others. Let's keep heading to the upper left corner to exit. And now we'll keep running toward the left until we get a scene. The right path will take you to our territory. Go straight and you'll get to Tinto, but we don't have time for any extra stops right now. Let's follow his advice and go over toward the right. Now we're going to go right and then up. At the fork, we'll go toward the right, and then that will take us to a treasure chest. Inside the treasure chest, we get a master's robe. Now we'll head over toward the left, go back down to the intersection, and now we'll take the path toward the left. There's a couple different types of enemies that you might encounter around here. The first is these killer dogs. They're actually pretty easy, especially if you just have your main character and the main character from the first game. In this case, it would be Matador and Mike. Team up with their Unite attack. You're able to take out these enemies very quickly, probably before they even have a chance to attack. After the battle, we'll get our reward for a little bit of experience and some money. These guys can also drop a chaos shield or antitoxin, but it's not really worth trying to farm those things. Now we're going to keep heading up toward the top of the screen and then over toward the right for a scene. No way, this can't be real. Well, if it isn't Koyu. Brother Gajimu, how? It was a disgrace, I tell you. Just when we thought we still had a while before they attacked, suddenly this huge horde of them was on top of us. And if that wasn't bad enough, we could see some of our own mixed in the swarm. We couldn't bear to put our axes to them, so instead we set fire to the fort and destroyed the paths and bridges as we fled so they couldn't follow. By the way, where's Sister Lowen? Sorry, but everyone was scattering all over the place to escape, and I sorta lost track of her. But I wouldn't worry, cause she ain't that easy to kill. So where are you headed now? We can't take this lying down, and it looks like the zombies are heading toward Tinto, so as much as I don't like the idea, I think we're gonna team up with Gustav in the city to fight them off. Sorry, Commander. Guess you came all this way for nothing. Wait, this is Commander Mike? Glad to meet you. I'm Gajimu, the tight-fisted boss of these bandits. Sorry to bring you all this way for nothing. We're planning to go to Tinto, so why don't you join us? I doubt they'll trust anything we bandits have to say. But I'm sure even Gustav will hear out the guy who defeated the evil Luca. Let's go to Tinto, Mike. No point in turning back now. Besides, this is a great opportunity for us. The people of Tinto can't turn away from the war if they see it right up in their own faces like this. If things go well, you can get them to fight on our side. Thanks, Koyu. You take Commander Mike to Tinto. I'll try and round up some more of the guys and come along after. Gotcha. Let's head straight to Tinto, Commander. Now let's head left to return to the previous area, and then make our way down toward the bottom of the screen before going left again. To get to Tinto, we're going to keep going left, There's 2 paths on this screen. We're going to take the right path just for a second. Over here, we'll see that there's a campfire. There is a character that we can recruit here a little bit later on, but we'll come back for that. For right now, we're going to head left, and there is one other type of monster that you might encounter around here, and that's going to be the air lizard. These guys are a bit tougher than the killer dogs we fought a moment ago, but they're still not too difficult. They also have a very small chance to drop window set number 2, which is an item that you can use to recruit a character a little bit later on. We need at least one type of window set in order to recruit that character. Now, for the sake of this video, I did farm these monsters for about 10 minutes so that I could get that item to drop, but you don't need to do that if you don't want to, because we're going to get a window set out of a treasure chest in a little bit, and that's all we really need. So if you're a completionist, go ahead, farm these guys until you can get window set number 2 to drop. Otherwise, like I said, don't worry about it. We're going to be getting one of these in a treasure chest soon, and then we're going to recruit that character. Now, one of the advantages of farming monsters for a while is that you do get a lot of money. So I now have over 600,000 potch, which is going to come in handy because when we get to Tinto, we're able to upgrade our weapons. Let's keep on heading over toward the left. It's a very straight shot until we get to Tiger Mouth Village. Let's go forward just a little bit and we'll get some dialogue. I can feel something tingling in the air. The guard station is empty too. Let's push on to Tinto. It's just north of here. Now there's a few things that we can do if you're a completionist. Let's go into the inn and then we're going to save the game real quick. Once we leave, we're going to head down toward the bottom right side of the screen, and there's a man in brown here. If we talk to him, then he's going to give us a tomato seedling. Then we're going to keep heading down toward the bottom of the screen, and we're going to find a little yellow chick over here that we can pick up. Now we'll head over toward the left and then up into the first house that we come to. And if we look at the small bookcase to the left of the larger bookcase, then we're able to get to Old Book Volume 8. Now let's go ahead and leave this house, and we'll head on up toward the upper left corner so that we can exit. Now that we're on the world map, we're going to head left toward the west, and we're going to go to the first town that we come to along the river. There are some enemy encounters on the overworld map, including things like these skeletons, but they're pretty easy to take care of. Just have your main character use the double leader unite attack, and you're able to take these guys out with no problem. Let's head into the nearby town to find that this is Crom Village. We're going to proceed forward and then over toward the left and try to go into the inn. Oh, Master! Master!
Wakaba? You're not neglecting your training, are you?
No, sir. Master? Hey, where did that jerk go? Who eats that much and then just runs off claiming they don't have any money? Now let's head over toward the right, past the item shop, and we're gonna loop around and go behind it. Oh, Master! Master!
Wakaba, I see your training has progressed.
Yes, sir. As you said, Master, I learn something new every day. By the way, Master, just before you were...
Well, the legs are the foundation of all martial arts. Strengthening them is the most fundamental of all training.
Wow, that's great! Amazing!
Of course it is.
Huh?
Be silent, Wakaba.
Master?
I can see that you also lack training in stealth, but tell me, Wakaba, who is that with you?
Huh? Oh, that's right! I'll introduce you. This is the leader of the Matador army. He's called Mike, and he uses Tonfa. He's really strong. Master, Mike!
Even I, the great Long Chan Chan, could not find an opening to attack. You have found a worthy teacher and trained well, Wakaba. Who is this man?
I told you before, the leader of the Matador army, Mike.
What? Did you say the Matador army?
I just said that about 100 times already.
I see. Mike, I, Long Chan Chan, will lend you my aid. I do believe it is time I use my martial arts skills for the good of the world.
Long Chan Chan has joined you.
Wakaba, where is the Matador army's castle?
It's Mass Castle. You've already been there once.
Oh, that's right. Well, Wakaba, you would do well to learn from Mike. Perhaps he can teach some of Genkaku's way of fighting. I'm off to the castle. Understood?
Yes. But Master, shouldn't you pay for your meal?
Yes, of course. I was just testing your memory.
Long Chan Chan is a little bit of an oddball, but he's actually a great character in battle. Let's go ahead and leave Crom Village out the southern exit, and then we're going to proceed over toward the northeast so that we can go to Tinto. Once we arrive in Tinto City, we're just going to run along the path, and then if you want to, head on up and go into the inn. Go ahead and rest and save the game if you need to, and then head on out, and we're going to go over toward the right so that we can go into the item shop. Let's talk to the person behind the counter, and we want to start by looking at their rare finds, because there is a chance that you can get something good. It's the skill ring. It raises your defense by 9 and dexterity by 20 points, so that's pretty good, and there's also a firewall, so purchase that if you want to. Otherwise, we're going to go to the sell option, and we're going to sell off a few things. We're a little overloaded with mega medicines and other healing items, so I can sell off a few of these things just to make a little bit of extra room. And then what we want to do is to go over toward the right a little bit, and we want to find some of the items that we've been accumulating that are actually worth some things. So I have a couple Chinese dishes that I had appraised earlier. I can sell those, and you can also sell off the Karen paintings and statues. They're worth quite a bit of money, so we can get a few 100,000 potch just by selling off these items that we got from completing Karen's dance. And after all that selling, we gained roughly 250,000 potch, raising my total to about 850,000. That's more than enough for some weapon upgrades that we can do in town. I also recommend purchasing 1 or 2 of these escape talismans because they can really come in handy in a future part. But for now, that's all we need, so let's go ahead and leave the item shop. And then we're going to head on over toward the right side of the screen. At this intersection, we'll keep going toward the right and then down, and there's 2 houses over here. Let's go into the house on the right first and talk to the man here, and he's going to give us another Guardian Deity statue piece. This is going to be Dragon Plans number 3. And after that, let's leave his house and go to the house on the left, and we're going to talk to the old man in here. He's on the left side, and once we speak to him, he's also going to give us a piece to that Guardian Deity statue, Unicorn Plans number 3. After collecting those things, we're going to leave the house and then head back up the path toward the north. Now let's go into the nearby armor or equipment shop. There are a couple rare finds here, but nothing that's super good that you really need to worry about. I only got this very low level tunic, so I'm definitely going to pass on that one. But we can also look at the normal equipment to actually find something useful, and that's going to be the silver hat. I'm going to purchase 1 of these for each of my party members so that they will get a little boost to their defense. They'll be able to heal some HP every turn in battle, and they're also going to have a resistance to dark damage. We're also selling off all the old equipment that we don't need anymore. Once we're done shopping, let's leave and then head over toward the left just a bit. There's this large cart here. Let's go ahead and inspect it, and inside we're going to get a free item. It's a power ring. Now we'll head over to the left and go into the blacksmith shop. We'll talk to the blacksmith in the upper left-hand corner, and in this place we can get all of our weapons upgraded to level 13. That's a pretty big improvement for us, so let's go ahead and do that for all of our characters. Going from weapon level 11 to 13 is going to cost 78,000 potch per person, so for the 5 people that are eligible here, it's going to cost almost 400,000 potch. But luckily, thanks to all the things that we sold and maybe some farming of the monsters around here, we definitely should have enough money for that. Koyu does start with a pretty low level weapon, but it doesn't take too long to get him all the way up to level 13 as well.
Once we're done upgrading the weapons, we're going to leave the blacksmith shop and then head up the stairs on the left side. And then we'll talk to the woman with red hair on the side of the building. Oh, who might you be? I'm Raura. I stopped by my friend Jean's home, but couldn't find her. We are in Two River City, aren't we? If you're looking for Jean, she's at our castle. Oh, you know Jean? I'm her friend Raura. I came here because Jean wanted me to perform the secret art of scroll making. Dear me, you're the leader of the Matador army? That must mean Jean is at Mast Castle. Can you tell me where it is? I see, thank you. I've marked it on the map, so I should be okay. Sorry, but it seems I'll be troubling you for a bit, hehe. Raura has joined you. Now, let's see, according to this map, Raura may be pretty bad with the directions, but she's great at making scrolls out of orbs, which is really handy and is definitely going to help us in some future boss fights. But for now, let's talk to the guard outside of this door. Halt, who are you? We're from the Matador Army. Can we speak to Mayor Gustav? What? Wait here. Man, talk about being on edge. Until now, these guys never thought they'd be attacked. I get it, since all these mountains around them are kind of like a natural fortress, but walking corpses don't care if the road is flat or not. Heh, well, serves them right for only caring about their own necks, if you ask me. Lord Gustav will see you. Enter and wait in the room at the end of the hall. Get moving. Yeah. We'll go inside, and then we'll stick over toward the left to go into the large room. So you're Commander Mike, leader of the Matador Army, and just as the rumors say, you're still a boy, I see. Look at those thin, stick arms. Why, here in Tinto, lads your age have arms twice as big. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha! But I will say this, Mike, I've never seen a youth with eyes like yours. I can tell you have seen a great many things. Now, about the reason you came here. I'll be straight with you. Let's join forces. Up until now, you've brushed off the Matador Army, but we won't dwell on that. We know you have a zombie horde right on your doorstep, and we can lend a hand. What do you think? Well, you certainly were straight. It is true that we did not lend a hand to your Matador Army. We never thought that you would defeat Luca Blight, you see. But we recognize your strength now. Reinforcements to face this enemy would be most welcome. Commander Mike, won't you lend your strength to Tinto? We'll fight together. If the Matador Army and Tinto join forces, we'll have those Highland fleas out of our lands by tomorrow. Wahahaha! Hey, go get word to Shu and tell him to send the troops right away. We'll squash that undead army between our two forces. Okay, I'll leave right away. I know these mountains like the back of my hand. We'll prepare a room for you, Mike. You must be tired after coming through the mountains. Hey, Marlowe. Yes, Lord Gustav? Show Commander Mike and his friends to a guest room. Yes, sir. Please, come upstairs, Commander Mike. This is your room. Please get some rest. Commander Mike, you're the same Commander Mike who leads the Matador Army, right? Wow, that means you're the mighty warrior who defeated the dastardly Luca Blight. You're about the same age as me, too. How did you get so strong? All I do is read books, so I'm not strong at all. Everyone makes fun of me. I'm not that strong at all. Oh, that's not true. After all, you're not like me. You're a leader that people follow, and strong enough to defeat monstrous foes. You're like a hero out of a book. Oh, sorry for all that weird talk. Well, I'll be going. Now let's head into our room. Oh.
Man, I'm beat, but that's great news, huh, Mike? I thought Gustav would be a scary guy, but he's actually pretty reasonable. So what's your plan? Gonna call it a day? We'll say sure.
Hey, Nanami, don't wet the bed.
Why would I do that?
Hey, time to get up. It's morning, sleepyhead. You sure took your time getting out of bed. Ridley and Claus got here early this morning. Seems they were already in Drakemouth Village, so that'll make preparations all the easier.
Oh no, darn, I overslept. Rise and shine, it's morning, Mike. Huh? You're awake? That's unusual. Sounds like Ridley and Claus are in the big room downstairs. Let's go see them, Mike. Now we'll head down and then up the hallway before looping around and heading downstairs. Then we'll head over toward the left and go into the big room.
Good morning, Commander Mike. I've brought the troops as ordered by Master Shu.
Hello, Commander Mike. I've been ordered by Master Shu to assist General Ridley as a strategist.
We bumped into Koyu along the way and joined up with the rest of your friends, so we'll be fighting alongside you. Did you sleep well last night, Mike? You certainly did an amazing job of rallying the troops. Our own soldiers of Tinto City, the Matador Army, the Lamp Dragon Bandits, and now Muses.
Father! Father!
Oh, what is it, Lily?
Father?
Ha ha ha! This is my adorable only daughter.
The monsters have come, Father! Scary ghost monsters! You gotta get rid of them, Father!
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Monsters, huh? That's our cue, Mike.
Let's start heading down so that we can leave the building, and then we have to make our way all the way down to the very bottom of this area so that we can go back to the entrance of Tinto City.
Good morning, people of Tinto, and most especially to you, Lord Gustav. This gorgeous weather has me in a positively jubilant mood. So it really was you, Necklord.
Dear me, aren't you the stubborn one?
Why have you joined forces with the Highland Army?
Joined forces with the Highland Army? No, it has nothing to do with that. I simply thought how nice it would be to create my very own kingdom nestled here in the mountains. On that note, Lord Gustav, citizens of Tinto, I'd like to ask that you all leave now, or of course you may stay and become my loyal zombie subjects.
You think I'm going to let you make our city into a kingdom of zombies?
Oh, come now, let's not be unreasonable. I was hoping to avoid overpopulating my undead realm, but if you insist on pressing the issue, I suppose I have no choice. A frontal assault it is! Ha 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 ha!
Stop there. Hey, you men, don't let them leave here alive. They're already dead, so... But whatever, just hack them to pieces.
Yes, sir! Psh, like a bunch of zombies can beat us. Now let's head back inside the nearby building, and then we'll proceed to the room in the upper left.
That vampire thinks he can destroy our beautiful Tinto, does he? What nonsense.
Father, I'm scared!
I'm sorry, Lily.
What's the meaning of this, Lord Gustav?
Oh, you're back, Lord Jess, Lord Hauser. How did things go? Did you gather enough soldiers?
We succeeded in gathering about 5,000 soldiers, including those who escaped from Green Hill and Muse, as well as citizens with a desire to fight. But what did we come back to find? Mike and his group suddenly here? Can you explain? The commander here has agreed to fight together with us and Tinto as the leader of the Matador army. What? The Matador army? You're all being deceived.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
He's not on our side. He's an agent for Highland, the source of all our misery. Oh, he may say he's leader of the Matador army, but there's no telling what he's plotting.
Jess, got any proof to back up those accusations? You don't know the hardships Mike has been through.
Yeah, it's not like we're doing any of this because we like it. You want proof? I have proof. I saw him. When Muse fell, he was in the room where Lady Annabelle lay murdered. He's the one who killed her. Lady Annabelle, the Highland Army has launched a surprise attack in the night. Lady Annabelle! What the? You, what have you done? What have you done? Explain yourselves!
Enough with the fool talk. How could you even think that? Mike was trying to help her.
Mike, can you explain? It was Joey.
Trying to pin the guilt on your friend, eh? Some great leader you are. Lord Jess, what I say next I say as a general of Two River. I will not have you insult our leader further.
I'm leaving. Let's follow Jess down to continue the scene. Have your equipment ready so we're prepared to fight at any time.
As you wish.
Mike. What? You want to fight us? No, I don't want to fight. But remember this, Mike. I don't trust you. There's the matter of Annabelle, and besides that, the city-states should be saved by their own people. That is my firm belief. What a jerk. Bleh. Let's go back up into the top room and we can talk to Gustav.
Don't take it to heart, Mike. Lord Jess is fighting hard too.
The important thing is to get our strategy for facing Necklord down pat. You're right. Let's continue our discussion then. If Necklord attacks... Whew, it sure got dark out. Funny how after all that talking, nothing really got decided. Well, Commander Mike, I recommend getting some rest. I say we take Claus's suggestion and get some sleep. Let's leave the room and talk to the girl nearby. Huh? Who are you? I'm Nanami. You're little Lily, aren't you? No, I'm not little Lily. I'm just Lily. I'm not a kid. Oh, I see. What are you doing, Lily? I'm trying to find my father. Where did he go? Oh, do you like your father, Lily? Yes, I love him. My father is very strong. I'm going to go look for him now. She reminds me of Pilika. I wonder how she's doing. Well, I guess she's safe since she's with Joey. Hey, Mike? No, forget about it. Let's head over toward the right and then go back upstairs. Now we'll go to our bedroom, which is the first room on the left. Okay, I'll come wake you up in the morning. Good night. Let's go up and get into our bed. Wake up, Mike. It has been some time, Mike. I see you've grown much stronger, and your eyes sadder. The future I see changes easily and sometimes slips through my grasp. The bright shield rune upon your right hand and the black sword rune that Joey bears calls out to each other. It is a crossing of destinies. But Mike, the fates of many people and their hearts are gathered around you. Never forget that. Now let's leave our room and head over toward the right so that we can talk to Nanami. Still awake, Mike? It's awfully quiet. I never knew it could be so quiet at night. All we've been doing is fighting, I guess. Hey, what do you think of what Jess said? Where do we belong? Everyone treated us well enough in Highland, but they were always distant somehow. It seemed strange at the time, but now I think I understand why. It's still hard to believe that Grandpa Genkaku was a hero of the city-states, though. Then we were driven out of Highland and forced to come here to Joustin, but when you think about it, we really don't belong here either. Hey, Mike? No, never mind. No, I guess I'll say it after all. Mike, let's stop this fighting. There's no reason for you to keep doing all this. We fight, we get hurt, we wield weapons, we kill people, all for no real purpose. Why? Why, Mike? There are others more suited for the job. Victor, Flick, Shu, General Ridley, Freed. There's no reason for you to fight, Mike. If we keep going on like this, if things keep going as they are, you and Joey will... We're starting to get to the point where some of our dialogue choices will actually matter in terms of what ending we get. So in this case, we're going to say, they need me. But why does it have to be you? We're both just kids. If it weren't for this war, you and Joey could have finished service in the youth brigade and gone to a school like the one in Green Hill. All without the fear that you might die tomorrow. I hate it, hate it, hate it! What happens if you die, Mike? Grandpa Genkaku is gone, Joey is gone, and yet... I'm sorry. Bleh. Hey, did I get ya? Did I? I was kidding. You're right, Mike. You are needed, and you're strong enough to accept that responsibility, too. Your big sister is proud of you. Well, we have an early day tomorrow. Just thinking of having to be in a meeting first thing in the morning makes me sick, though. Now then, let's get back to our rooms and rest. Get nice and warm and go to sleep, okay? Good morning, Mike. Come on, up and at 'em. You have to be sharp. Nanami has joined the party. Now let's head back downstairs to the big room and join the rest of the group. Hey, you're early today. Now we just need Justin Hauser. Lord Gustav, there's trouble. It's Lord Jess. Stop all that shouting. Now explain. Lord Jess is sending his soldiers out to battle. What? Let's follow everyone out of the building, and then we have to make our way back down toward the entrance again to the same area where we saw Necklord a few minutes ago. Lord Jess, what is the meaning of this? We're making an assault. The zombies are controlled by Necklord's magic. Defeat him and we destroy the whole horde.
So, you know where Necklord's holed up?
Of course, we have dispatched spies throughout the land for some time now to help rebuild our army. Many of these agents were caught by Highland and lost their lives, but they were all fighting for Muse nevertheless. One of them discovered the location of Necklord's lair.
And what if they got it wrong?
A brave, loyal soldier of Muse risked death to deliver this information to us. There is no way it can be wrong.
Idiot, you're gonna stake your lives on that?
Hauser, give the signal to deploy.
All troops, move out. Necklord is our sole target. Lord Hauser, surely you, a great general of Muse, must know that this strategy is a risky gambit.
I do, but the orders must be obeyed.
Why be so rigid, Lord Hauser?
I am a soldier of Muse. Lady Annabelle is no longer alive, and according to Muse law, Lord Jess is the acting mayor until her replacement is chosen. As long as Muse still exists, so do its laws. A soldier should not act on personal feelings. Soldiers risk their lives in battle, so law is the only reason I will ever act as a soldier.
Even if that leads to the loss of your own life?
Correct.
That was rash of Lord Jess.
An army of 5,000 will not be able to break through Necklord's forces. Given the situation, we must take the field as well.
But what if Jess was misinformed?
If Lord Jess is defeated, Necklord will have 5,000 new zombie recruits. Such an outcome would spell our doom, so we have no choice but to join Lord Jess in his plan.
We cannot simply allow Lord Hauser to march off to his death either.
Commander Mike, we will lead the army and go after Lord Jess. You stay here and protect Tinto. Victor, please see to the commander's safety.
Do you have a death wish or something?
I don't want to die, but if we leave the Muse soldiers to their fates, it will be a fatal blow for the Matador army.
Hear that, Koyu? We're going too.
You got it, boss.
All we can do now is hope that Jess's intel is correct.
Alright, let's go ahead and leave the building out the southern exit, and then we're going to make our way back over toward the inn where we can then save the game. And this is where we're going to end part 36. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. And also consider subscribing to join our amazing community and so that you can stay up to date with the rest of the videos in this series and more to come. In the next part, we're going vampire hunting, and it's sure to be a good time, so I hope you're ready for it. I'll see you soon in part 37. Until then, thanks for watching, and have a good day.